Everybody, and welcome to CPW, the 13th encounter. And wait, hold on here. Look at this. Ripcord and
Oh
Duke
my
Devil.
goodness.
We haven't seen them since Cataclysm of Miami in the main event. They're blowing up the rampway.
Oh, and look at the strength from Rip Cola. This is Vincent Vanitas here. But Saber Kaneko, this is CPW.
The
But this
13th
is not
encounter,
it is
yeah,
not a sanctioned match.
at all. This is not a sanctioned match. I mean, it's good to see both of these men back out here after Cataclysm. We have not seen them since that first big show. I mean, I think I could come up with a reason why these two are fighting. Rip Koloff purposely and specifically kept Duke Diablo from breaking up the winning pinfall that John Goodman had on Lars Alexander. I mean, it's,
Yeah, you're right. On Lars Alexander in that title match. And that fatal four-way.
yeah, and it seems like the love loss had not been lost in these weeks that they have gone missing. They're just blowing up the ramp, but this is completely unsanctioned. Duke breaking out of that bear hug rings the bell of Rip. They're fighting up the ramp, but Rip. Pay combination.
Neckbreaker.
On the hardwood floor. That elbow drop. My goodness, we have stuff scheduled for you all tonight. This is not one of them.
Charge complete.
Two just going at it. This will be very dangerous. And running Bulldog, but Rip just pops back up. He doesn't feel it.
But he gets clothesline back down.
Yeah, these two at the top on the card. This has all started ever since the very first episode. Sidewalk slam, excuse me. Right on that steel part of the rampway. This all stems back from the very first episode of CPW. CPW, the first encounter, that first main event. Duke got the victory by getting that Kimura, that standing Kimura on Rip. These two just still going at it. I mean, my goodness. Big Uranage. All this on the hardwood floor. There's no protective padding out there. Very dangerous for both men.
Yes, they are going at it. But it looks like Duke is starting to get the advantage. And he throws Rip back in the ring.
I throw him in the ring. Wants the entire crowd to see what he's going to do to him next. Rip pops back up. Big right hand. Rip pops back up. Oh my goodness. Right on the crown of his head, Duke. Duke's up to his feet. A second time. A second time. My goodness. Oh my
goodness.
I am completely lost for twice in a row, bouncing Duke Diablo off the crown of his head. See, Rip with a bit of blood running down from the eyebrow.
Indeed, but he got it done. Rip Cola. It was like he fought off Duke Diablo for now, but that wasn't a sanctioned match. It was like just a manner of revenge for him finally getting his hands on Duke Diablo.
Yeah, not a sanctioned match at all, but I mean, my goodness, they have eaten up some of our time, so we will take a quick commercial break. We try to restore order and scrape up Duke Diablo from the canvas. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Catalyst Pro Wrestling. We are finally getting geared up and ready for our first sanctioned matchup of the evening. My goodness, I mean, we start off the program with a surprise, the return of both Duke Diablo and Rip Koloff, but they just completely tore into each other. I mean, what a way to start off any show. But here we are, tag team competition, as Big Dalton and William Barnett back together once again in their wheelhouse. As you see them coming out here first.
Yes, here they are back again. Last time we saw them, they beat White Tiger and Ken Tanaka. Submission victory when Big Dalton put White Tiger to sleep.
Yeah, their very first tag team matchup, and they delivered the goods.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 513 pounds, the Empire of Pain.
Empire of Pain. See Big Dawson to your left, William Barnett to your right. With both of these men, you know, despite their size, they are both technicians. And William Barnett, the smaller of the two, but he is no small man by any means. And Big Dalton just imposing with his stature. Both men know how to stretch you into oblivion.
Indeed, living up to his name, Big Dalton, indeed. And I would hate to go against these two in any predicament. Tag match or singles match. The technicians of the Empire are here.
Yeah, ready and poised. Looking to get another victory under their belt here in the tag division.
We've seen a lot of ring outs lately, though, for tag team matches. I wonder if that would be the case for this one.
Yeah, I've already been hearing some rumors of either increasing the ring out count or by removing it entirely. I don't want to put anything out in the air. Nothing has been confirmed. As you see their opponent, the Brook Boys, excuse me, Jason to your left and Jay to your right, Jason and Jay Brooks. Their opponents here tonight in your first sanctioned matchup, CPW, the 13th encounter you are watching. It seems like they finally got their music in order too.
Indeed, looks like we've had some hiccups with certain people's music, but it will get fixed in the coming weeks for everybody. The Brooks were just the first people to get theirs fixed first.
So Big Dalton starting face corner in the red. Big overhand chop.
Oh, look at that. That's right out, Jay.
Yeah, Jay starting off for his in the blue. Rakes the eyes to get out of that. Possibly over that belly to belly. Tags out to Jason.
Look at the strength. Look at that. Beautiful by Jason.
They are rolling Death Valley Driver. The type of strategy that the Brook Boys will need. Tap into that street fighting mentality. They don't want to straight up wrestle here with the Empire of Pain.
Double foot stomp quickly. And he goes for the pin.
It's only a 1 count. William Barnett there to break it up immediately.
And it's funny, these styles are completely different. The Brooks are going to try to muddy this up.
All right, there you see it to the left of your screen. Jay staying on top of William Barnett on the outside.
A nice big boot.
You have to popping up. But right hand is blocked. And knife edge chop, toe kick, a second one. A short European uppercut.
And another one. My goodness, by Big Dog.
He just tosses him.
Headlock takeover, tossed him. And then a chop.
Huge knife edge chop. Fight takes him down. First pinfall attempt by the Empire, but it's broken up at the count of 1. JC is sleeper. Still has it locked in, just completely ignoring the attempts by Jay.
Oh, Jay, look, he got out of there.
Yeah, Jason immediately rolling out to the floor, buying some space. William Barnett taking his time, not rushing anything. Oh, wait, no, he's going on top rope. Jason is dazed. Bang, double axe.
Yeah. And called him right back in the ring. Oh, he's going to get his revenge on Jay.
Knocks him down from the apron. Jason's isolated.
Oh, look at that, beautifully delivered.
Pop-up gut wrench. And now the Empire just having their way. Another tag. Dalton is made. Big Dalton, the legal man. Just with the pump kick. Broken up before the count could even start.
Jason did good to try to get some of that going.
At least bought some
Needs
time.
to get a head power slam, and that's exactly why.
Beautiful power slam at that. And a front chancery. Jay did to break it up though. Jay's thrown out. Wayne Barnett looking to follow, it seems like. Oh, both men. No, Big Dog changed his mind. But the other end focuses on the legal man in Jason.
Oh, it took a little too long. Missed a knee. Like I said, we knew the Bucks were going to try to muddy this up, and that's exactly what they're doing.
He's trying to do anyways, but very surprisingly, Jason throws Big Delta back in. You know, look at the target. Wayne Barnett.
Oh, nice distraction. Like I said, muddy it up. Oh, now Big Dog's following him.
Yeah, he's following him to the outside. All 4 men on the outside. Vertical suplex. Backfires on Jason. Drops the knee this time. Gets it. Jason completely floored. Jason's still targeting the legal man. Might be a mistake. And Big Dog just returned to favor.
Yeah, they're lucky for Jason that restarted the count. Look at Big Dalton, though, taking out his brother.
Yeah, just laying waste to Jay. But getting back in the ring himself. Now both legal men fighting back in the ring same time. Toe kick. This is very dangerous.
It's IB White Tiger. Oh, and he gets out of it.
Run, drop it, but it's still not enough to take down Big Dalton.
And a lariat.
Finally, tag is made. The match starts to resemble a tag match once again. Jason making a slow crawl. William Barnett takes the time, was confident he wouldn't make it. He does it.
Oh, tilts the wall, but he gets back up. Big boot again.
Goes for the pin. William Barnett kicks out at 2.
He shocked him with that big boot, almost caught him.
Jason frustrated, been in this thing a long time as a legal man. Finally gets the tag. I don't know how fresh Jay is though.
He took a beating on the outside, but they got the advantage right now. They need to keep it. If you want to beat somebody, William Barnett is the man. I would rather face. That's not saying much though.
Jay now. Neck breaker in the blue corner at that. Keeping Barnett away from his own corner. Jumping into Gary.
Keeping him in that corner now, just like you stated. I was gonna drag him to the corner. Couldn't get there.
Yeah, Barnett immediately fighting out of that. Pop-up gut wrench. Again.
Beautiful. Oh, wait! Sharpshooter!
Sharpshooter, but he got wrenched back. Jason did break it up, but then Spear takes Jason down from Big Dalton. But I went for a right hand, is blocked.
Matt's broken down again. Oh, look at that. Beautiful maneuver. Look at the frog splash. Couldn't get it.
Went for the high wrist. Went for the high wrist. It didn't pay off. Right into the European. But, oh, gets the rope break.
Oh, saved himself. My goodness. That European, pop-up European sent him into orbit. Oh, Big Dalton days now.
Brooks looking to turn it around.
Oh, tag team maneuver.
Tag team maneuver. Powerbomb into the Curry.
Well done. Oh, he's going to try to end it.
Toss kick.
Inside out.
Spins him inside out. Looking for the victory and finds it. Brooke was at the upset.
They muddied it up and survived long enough to get the upset. We thought it was all over right there with this very European. But look at that buckle bomb into the Itsugiri. Sets up into the finisher. Inside out. And gets the win. Big Dalton was dazed. I don't know what happened, how he got dazed, but it doesn't matter. Beautiful tag team wrestling there by the Brooks when it mattered most.
Yeah, they wound up getting the victory. Chorus of boots as usual. But with the big upset, does the Brook Brothers get over the Empire? Nicely done. No cheating was involved. We didn't see what happened on the outside, but whatever happened, it played into their favor. What a victory. What a victory indeed. As we take another commercial break, you don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to CPW, the 13th encounter. What a night of action has been so far. One-on-one competition, sanctioned one-on-one competition at that. If you wonder why the reason I keep saying that, we started off the program before I could even get any introductions off with Rip Koloff and Duke Diablo back out here since Cataclysm, but they was brawling, completely turned into each other.
Indeed, and now we have the two rookies facing off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 226 pounds, the All-American Joshua Evans.
Yes, now we are on tap with what was actually scheduled for tonight's program. The two rookies, just as you said, partner, Joshua Evans, making his way out here first, looking to take on Pat. Both rookies, both within their first year of professional wrestling, and both fresh off of losses. Both looking to come back and get victories under their belts, get victories in that winning column.
Yes, this should be an exciting matchup between the two newcomers, the rookies.
And his opponent from Maryland, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Soldier Pat.
Yeah, we saw Joshua Evans lose to White Tiger on CPW, the 9th encounter. Then we saw Pat make his way on the card for Cataclysm in Miami, our very first big show, with his toughest challenger against Neo, which he ultimately came up short in. Both men in this matchup looking to get some momentum back to their name.
Yes, indeed. White Tiger probably kept Joshua Evans off the pay-per-view while Pat was on there, but he got a bit of a lesson there by the veteran Neo, who worked the body part, which was his head area, and then hit him with that Northern Light to that Brainbuster maneuver, or final cut it might have been. Either way, perfect way for Neo to end that match, but Pat got some good experience, and he held his own against the veteran.
Yeah, everything was looking good at first, but Neo turned into another gear in the second half of that match. But here we go, bell sounds, and big knee lift right into the midsection of Joshua Evans from Pat. Quick bicep flex, but turns back to his opponent.
He gets rocked by that punch.
Big right hand from Joshua Evans.
Oh, springboard drop kick. We saw Pat at Cataclysm do a little bit of everything. But Joshua Evans has surprised us too. In the very first match, winning that triple threat elimination. Well, I don't think nobody had him winning.
Yeah, absolutely not. Wound up coming out on top of the very first matchup at that. Huge upset.
Oh, little paintbrush.
Yeah, slap across the face. Joshua Evans falls back to the outside. Now working the arm.
Beautiful European.
Continue to work that arm is Joshua Evans on Pat. You're on the floor, throws him back in the ring at the count of 3, and immediately follows. Now goes up to the top rope, neutral corner.
Waiting for Pat to get up. What could he be going for here?
Gonna be setting up for something.
Double accent, but kept it simple. Goes for the pin.
Referee, perfect look at it. Pat kicks out at 2.
You know, there's a little bit of a slower match than I expected from these two.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they were going to go guns blazing. But both of them opting for a slower pace. Pat with the reversal, driving Joshua Evans shoulder first into the canvas.
And there you go, Pat picking it up.
Make it 3. Joshua Evans backs up into the corner. Huge splash. Almost like an elbow drop in the corner. And follows it up with the ripcord knee strike. Joshua Evans now rolls out. But Pat looking for something extremely high risk.
Pat following though.
A moving so press. My goodness. Pat throwing caution to the wind with that huge moonsault press.
They're showing us why he's one of the most exciting. Big things, big new rep coordinating again. Look at that. Joshua Evans gets the hell out of there. Rocks padded to the barricade. The count continues. Count at 5. Ref imploring Pat to get back in. He's taking his time. Trying to find an angle he can sneak in. Get some space. And
He does
good.
successfully. Snap suplex. Rolls the hips. On the second time, looking for those 3 amigos. No, instead, turn the third one to a fisherman.
Beautifully done by Pat.
Joshua Evans still fighting back.
And a T-bone suplex into a pin.
Right into the pinfall. For another 2 count for Joshua Evans. Pat keeps the match alive.
And for how long? I think they caught Pat off guard. Oh, look at this. Coming for it. Hey, that corkscrew axe kick. The rope break. Unfortunate.
Yeah, hit the big axe kick. Booker T style. Unfortunately, Pat was in the ropes and Pat rolls out. Very smart, buys himself even more time. Joshua Evans follows, but you can't win the matchup out there.
Goes Pat across the arena. And he's feeling it. Definitely got the advantage right now.
Yeah, it feels like he's in the driver's seat, but he can't get too ahead of himself. The longer he draws out this match, the more he gets Pat an opportunity like that to get back in this thing.
Got a suplex. Beautifully placed by Pat. Now they're fighting on the outside.
If I continues on the outside, count at 7 past the halfway mark. Seems like Pat has heard me. He slides back in the ring at 8. Count is at 9. Looking to see maybe another count out. No, Joshua Evans slides back in the ring right at the count of 9.
It just barely gets there. Glad we'll get to see this match to its proper conclusion, potentially. Cross down. Oh, went for it. Pat dodged it, though. Now, Pat. Oh.
Rock bottom after sidestepping. The Irish Rip attempt and got it.
What a match between the two looks.
That could have gone either way. Pat is one step ahead. This time he's in a big T-bone suplex. Joshua Evans felt like he had the match won there, but this rock bottom after the sidestep that put the match away and officially sealed the book for Pat.
Pat gets some of that momentum back. He will definitely be a big player here at Catalyst Pro Wrestling.
He's probably looking to rebuild himself back up. He took his first loss on the big stage in the business, but it's only up. Every loss is a learning experience. Same thing goes for Joshua Evans. Joshua Evans had a perfect game plan as well. As I said, it could have gone either way, but that rope break after that Caesar's kick played against Joshua Evans' game plan. Now that goes that inexperience. You have to be aware of your surroundings at all time. But regardless, nice matchup from both men. Pat celebrates in the ring. We'll take another commercial break. Don't go anywhere. As usual, we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. CPW. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. These two are still going at it.
Oh, look at that.
Duke, the...
Here is your winner, Duke the Devil.
We don't, I mean, you guys didn't get to see it at home, but they've been fighting since earlier. If you weren't here earlier, they were fighting again. And it looks like each man has gotten ahead against their opponent. Will this lead to a sanctioned match?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just as we started off, just as my partner just said, I was completely speechless, taken aback. We started off the program with these two brawling. I thought that was going to be it, but no, they wound up back out here during the commercial break, brawling. Now you see Duke Diablo getting the advantage over Rip. I mean, I'm still surprised Duke could stand up after being dropped on his head not once, but twice. But Duke now getting the advantage over Rip. I mean, completely taking this show hostage. I don't even know what to say. My goodness. These men just, we need as much security as we possibly can to deal with these two. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. But regardless, finally we have made it to our main event. Colin Sexton finally gets his shot against. John Goodman in tag team competition. Colin Sexton is able to pin John Goodman in this non-title environment. He will officially get that title shot.
Indeed, but easier said than done.
Yeah, not only easier said than done, but if you notice that on the match card, they're two partners, two men that have history with each other. They're not going to want to play fiddle to Colin Sexton and John Goodman. Those two men being Matt Castle and Simeon Nurse once again on the opposite ends of the ring. This main event should be very interesting indeed.
I agree with you, partner, and even make it even more context with the history. Colin Sexton and Matt Castle history, if you remember, if you saw for Wrestling Moon, Matt Castle was the very first champion. And who did he lose his title to? Colin Sexton.
Yes, indeed. So will Matt Castle even cooperate with Colin Sexton here tonight in your main event? That is another thing to think about. A lot of intertwining themes here in the main event for CPW, the 13th encounter.
Yes, indeed. Could be an awkward partnership between the two, but we've also seen times where rivals actually work well together, especially since he has another current rival with Simeon Nurse.
Yeah, absolutely. Both Matt Castle and Simeon Nurse not going to just stand by and let Colin Sexton and John Goodman take the spotlight, but you know, they both have championship ambitions as well.
And his partner from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 227 pounds, Crimson Matt Castle.
Matt Castle wound up winning that ladder death match against Simeon Nurse at Cataclysm in Miami. What a matchup that was. I mean, Matt Castle was thrown around this entire, not this arena, but our big matchup arena, our big stage arena by Nurse. I mean, all up and down the ring and the outside, but storing those three cutters, he was able to edge by Simeon Nurse one more time in that matchup. Now he finds himself tagging with a person that he does not like, probably someone else who he has resentment towards. Just as you explained earlier, lost his championship against Colin Sexton back in Pro Wrestling Moon 4 years ago.
Indeed. Matt Castle, I'm sure he also wants a shot at that world title. He got embarrassed by Duke Diablo, and maybe that was the wake-up call he needed. Him and Simeon Nurse, the wars they've had between each other in the past couple of weeks, the last month or so. He should also be ready.
Yeah,
Look at him
finally.
looking at Colin Sexton on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely. You could feel the tension right there. All three of those men, Colin Sexton, Matt Castle, and the man who's coming out here now, it's Simeon Nurse. All three of them have ambitions for that title. John Goodman, the biggest one with that target on his back. It's also the first time we have seen both Simeon Nurse and Matt Castle back since Cataclysm.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure Simeon Nurse would also like a shot at that title. Maybe he could build some momentum here, tagging with the champion.
Yeah, imagine how more complex the storyline will become if Simeon Nurse gets a victory over either man, especially Colin Sexton. If Simeon Nurse pins or submits either Matt Castle or Colin Sexton, imagine how much more complex this title picture will become. Colin Sexton offered that big win from Muta just last week.
Listen, what a win it was. But now here it is, the champ.
And the man to beat, the face that runs the place.
National Grand Prix Martial Arts Champion, Dangerous Outlaw John Goodman.
John Goodman, the very first, the inaugural Will of the Present champion. There you see him with the belt. Won it in the main event of Cataclysm in Miami. First matchup since becoming champion. And here he is. That's the belt. You know, John Goodman loves a fight. I don't think he will back down from anybody.
Well, we already seen him fight in wars against Muta, against Ryo Takahashi.
And even in that very first main event, CPW, the first encounter. Interesting here. Colin and Simeon Nurse starting off.
Oh, look at Simeon Nurse toss it, Colin.
Yeah, with the high angle arm drag. Colin with the up kick. Now raining down the blow. This is the very first time that these two men are mixing it up. Colin Sexton, of course, coming from Pro Wrestling Moon originally. Simeon Nurse coming from Pride Honor Wrestling. And a big right hand from Colin.
As Colin, you could argue, is the most on fire in the entire company.
Yeah, absolutely. Colin so desperately wants that belt, so desperately wants to reclaim his throne. Longest running champion, Pro Wrestling Moon.
Oh! And Simeon Nurse gets hit by his rival as he's trying to find a way out the corner, and he gets dumped for it.
Yeah, he's just about to. Colin Sexton with a pinfall. Goodman there to break it up.
I'm flying in. Oh, look at the champ. Attacking Matt Castle.
Colin Sexton with a deadlift powerbomb. And once again, but no, Castle reverses. Not a red corner team. They're in the driver's seats looking like.
Oh, it turned around. Big shoulder ball, but Simeon Nurse pops up. They tried to get him. Simeon Nurse gets back in the ring.
They're running headbutt, very dangerous on the outside. Nurse able to dodge it, but not for long as Colin Sexton with that release suplex.
John Goodman looking for the tag.
And all Colin Sexton has anything to say about it, spinning Uranage. 4 tags out of Matt Castle.
Oh, Oh my goodness, Simeon Nurse. Oh, Matt Castle, look at that. Just like we know type of person he is. Got his blow in while his opponent was down and then got back out, gets it back. Oh no, big boot!
Big boot. John Goodman right there. Brace it up before the count could even start.
And that's the move, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody needs to be careful of. That big boot. That's how he beat Muda. And his feet are different. Everybody seems to do some variation of that move, but nobody can do it like the King does. And a leg drop as he goes for another pin.
Goes for another pin. Just had to kick it out on his own strength there.
DDT!
It's a big DDT. Doesn't go for the pin though. He's looking for that big boot a second time. Finds it.
And I think that's all she wrote.
No, wait.
No! No! Nurse! How? 2 of those.
Able to kick out somehow, somewhere. I thought it was completely over then, right there too. My goodness.
Well, Matt Castle knows all too well how many cutters did it take to put down Simeon Nurse. And Nurse is still fighting. I don't know how. But he needs a tag desperately.
And he gets it immediately. Matt Castle came running in. I don't know if that might be a mistake. Here comes John Goodman, the champion. He's getting his first legal action and big back elbow. Drops Matt Castle.
And now the punches. Jumps on the arm.
Goodman wasted absolutely no time whatsoever. Big right hand.
Oh, and a low blow.
Lobo to escape it.
As John Goodman was getting momentum.
Yeah, Matt Castle wants the opportunity for himself. He wants to get that pinfall on the champion.
And they'll do anything as he just drop kick.
Nurse already asking for the tag. Now Matt Castle has anything to say about it.
The tail of Matt Castle and Colin Sexton have the advantage. I still can't believe Simeon Nurse kicked out.
From that elevated DDT and 2 big boots. I mean, like, we're all taken aback here at the commentary booth.
Look at the in and out tags. John Goodman, though, back to his feet. And a big boot of his own.
I'm very surprised at this. I think that both men want to be in the ring as long as they can with the champion. The opportunity to pin him.
Oh, he went for something. John Goodman. Oh, and now Matt Castle.
The verses continue. Oh my goodness, what a powerbomb. Center of the ring and only a 1 count though.
And a tag. Now Simeon Nurse in. Oh, both went for a move. Looks like Simeon Nurse went for a spear. Almost surprised he didn't get it.
Yeah, made a collision. Look at it's overhead belly to belly. And Nurse doing the Crimson Man now. Quick tag.
My game.
Oh my God! Close up from hell out of nowhere.
Castle's head is gone. And a pile driver from the champ. And Colin comes in quickly. Trying to keep his hope alive.
Yeah, that would have been curtains for the red team.
Indeed, what a maneuver by the champ. Well, now double team.
Oh, tandem offense.
Oh, they didn't practice that.
Yeah, that was on the fly.
And a big knee by Castle. As he gets the hell out of there.
He gets the hell out of there, and here comes Colin Saxton, but Colin runs into a boat.
And the champ said now, potential challenger champion matchup. Oh, went for a shoulder. Couldn't get it.
It choked
gets
STO. Tilt-a-whirl.
Side slam.
Oh my
And Colin.
goodness. Colin having to roll out. Just got a little too eager.
Indeed. I think he wanted some revenge. Those two big boots. But you have to play it smart or you're going against the king. And once again,
That second elevated DDT. But look at this. Victory roll. Victory roll out of nowhere. Only a 1 count though. That third big boat.
oh. And John Goodman had to get in for that one. And he's a clothesline.
My goodness, what a tag team matchup in your main event.
Those two wrapped up in the ring.
They both disperse perfectly, but no, John Goodman's following Castle. Jade opted his mind, changes it. Colin with the Falcon's arrow.
I mean, his nurse is eating punishment. Oh, full Nelson. Oh, he has to gap.
Full Nelson. Colin didn't get what he wanted, but got the victory nonetheless.
Kept the momentum. Simeon Nurse, no shame in tapping. He ate 3 of those big boots. I mean, what else is he supposed to do?
Colin Sexton not happy. That title match still eluding him. Yes, the victory nonetheless.
Here are your winners.
Very interesting result. How long will these two stand shoulder to shoulder? For now, they dap each other up, celebrating the victory.
Yes, but they could soon turn to opponents as the goal is set. John Goodman showed how good he was. Matt Castle was in trouble. Got his head taken off.
Yeah, I mean, John Goodman went for the complete kill. Didn't even opt for the pinfall after that clothesline from hell. No, he wanted to seal the deal for good. Hit Castle with that power drive immediately afterwards. But Colin was there to break up the pin. Colin with the victory ultimately, but not on the man he wanted. We never even seen Colin use, at least I haven't seen Colin use that full Nelson
I never
lock.
have either. He had to pull out something. I mean, Simeon Nurse kicked out 2 of his best moves. Simeon Nurse not quite getting the results he wanted, but he is showing heart, and he is showing that he is not the same from years ago. Eventually, I think he will make a breakthrough. But right now, it is the King's world.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfectly said. Perfect analogy. It is the King's world, and we are just living in it. A nurse still trying valiantly. I mean, my goodness, 2 of those pump kicks, along with the elevated DDT, still kicked out of both. My goodness. But will Colin Sexton find his way to the championship? You'll just have to find out what's going to happen next with Rip Koloff and Duke Diablo. I have no idea. If you want to find out the answer to all of that, you need to stay tuned to CPW. But we are out of time, sadly. But to tell you all, for the time being, good night, everybody. Get home safe.